right, this next segment we're going to call What Did Danny Buy This Week and What is Danny going to get listed this week? I did really good. I actually, everything I had on my desk last week that I showed you guys, while it's not live yet, it is all written up and ready to launch. So I'm excited about my new method. Yay. So this week, I was a bad girl. I went shopping a couple times because those blasted Savers 30% coupons were expiring. I can't stand that. That's like throwing money away if I don't use those. So I went to a couple different Savers this week, and then I also went to the auction, of course, last week. But I think everything I'm going to show you is from my Savers trip because I'm really excited about this stuff. The best thing I found. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got 6 of these. They are paperweights, and they are by a really good glass company, and I'm not going to really be able to show you the mark because it is really hard to see. I mean, I can hold that up and see if you can, let's see if I can angle it just right. Now you're not going to be able to see it. Anyway, it's Baccarat glass, which is spelled Baccarat. Really good glass company. Right up there with Steuben, yes. And not 1 or 2 of these guys, but 6 of these paperweights. See the price they have them at? I had 30% off of that, so I only paid 13 bucks a piece. These will sell anywhere from 50 on up, depending on, like, this is Lincoln. I've got the Queen of England. I don't know. I got to figure out who a couple of these are. I think I got Ben Franklin here. These were made by, actually these were commissioned by the Franklin Mint or distributed or however you say that, but they are marked Baccarat, highly collectible. I was so excited. These were over in the case. All these Savers have these glass cases in their little boutique section. You gotta go check out those sections. Got to check out those sections. I found a couple other things over. So now, normally, Sex and the City, it's okay, it's good flick and all that. Do you guys see what's different about this? See something interesting? I'm looking in the chat to see if you guys are picking up what's going on here. Japanese! It's in Japanese! Holy smokes! And what's really funny is it's got some French writing down here. Jean-Charles, you still around? What does that say? So these are in Japanese with some French writing on the cover. It is, I believe it is the complete seasons, 1 through 7 or so. Yeah, and it's all here. It's all here. All of the CDs are, I mean, I'm so thrilled. I paid 25 minus 30%. I've looked these up. I cannot find this particular one. I can find the English version sells for about $125. Who knows what I'm going to get for the Japanese version. I'm pretty thrilled. What kills me is the kid at the counter was telling me they had Babylon 5 and some Star Trek and all these others that were also in Japanese, but somebody grabbed those. Bummer. Then I got this. Now I'm always excited about Disney stuff, and what this is a complete glass set. It's got 5 glasses, which is kind of a weird number. Now this isn't one of those I'm gonna, get totally rich kind of items, but the fact that it's all here and in its original box, I'm gonna be able to get about $40, which is not as much as I thought when I first got it, but I paid, with the 30% off, I paid $13, so it's all good. or I may just keep them and put them away because I'm kind of a Disney nut. So that also came out of that same boutique section. So you always want to check that boutique section, I'm telling you. So let's see. Something else. Okay, so who would have picked these up? I got 4 of these, by the way, and they were all sitting on the shelf together. I know, they're funny, huh? Their feet. So what I noticed about them is, let's see, where is it? I know it's on here. There it is. It's marked. See if I can get the angle. There you go. It is marked, it's signed, and it's also got signature on the bottom. Now I paid, what was it, $2.99 minus 30%, whatever that is, so a little over $2 a piece. So about $8.50 or so for the set of 4. I found the company's website, can't find pricing, can't find any others like them. They appear to be a very high-end catalog, and they actually are risers for a planter, which is what I was going to use them for if they weren't worth anything. So that's really funny. But they're really awesome, and I'm figuring I'm going to ask about $50-$60 because there's not any others out there. Can I hold them still? I'm sorry. Am I moving too much? There we go. Is that better? They're feet. Feet. I think they're lion's feet. All right. So I was excited about those. I just pulled those off the shelf like that. Okay, so I can't even hold all these up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 of these. Anybody familiar with David Winter's cottages? I just kind of talked about that a little bit. So there was a whole shelf full. Larger ones, smaller ones, quite a mix, and I paid anywhere from $3.99 to $5.99 a piece, minus 30%. So even on the ones that were $5.99, what is that? Like $5? $5 a piece? Now, a lot of them, I've been looking them up a little bit. You know, they're not any get-rich ones. I've got one of them that's worth $60. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to lot them together and run them on auction because once again, it's one of those things, highly collectible. I'll get a lot of eyeballs. It's going to drive traffic into my store. So I was pretty excited to get those. This one particular Savers I go to gets a lot of really nice porcelain and glass. I went with my friend Martha, and she does a lot of teacups and teapots and that kind of thing. She found some Royal Dalton sitting on the shelf. Why they didn't put that stuff over in their boutique section, I don't know, but good for us. So this is, let me just take some, there we go. So these ended up, I bought them because I knew they were quality. They're depression glass. They're pink, and when you have what looks almost like panels or ribbing, that's known in this type of glass as optic. So that's a great keyword. So I had pink, depression glass, optic, and they're etched. So with all of those words, even if I couldn't find the maker, I'm still good to go with listing these. Now, what I did end up finding out since I came home with them is they are actually a company called Tiffin, Tiffin. Tiffin, excellent glass maker, and I got 6 of these. Now one of them has a little tiny chip, so I probably will only list 4, but I found already that 4 sell for about $125, and I paid about $3 a piece, a little less than $3 a piece because I got 30% off. That was $5.99 for a set of 2. So I'm doing really well with those. And then, of course, at the auction today, they had another really nice set of, those are known as stems. So whenever you are listing things such as this, call them stems as one of your keywords. And I bought another set of stems today for $10. So really happy. So Wendy asks, I thought depression glass was something to stay away from. For the most part, depression glass is something you really, really need to know what you're buying. Now, I knew because it was pink, it was optic, and it was etched, I would be in good shape at that price. That was the key things for me to buy those. Yep. Patterns are tricky, and we'll be doing depression glass coming up for sure. Oh, let's see, what else do I have sitting over here? Okay. Here, this is flashback time, guys. La. How many of you guys pass up these cheap kind of plastic feeling wall hangings that a lot of us kind of like grew up in the age of? Well, you want to take a look. If they are marked Syroco, which is Syroco, highly collectible. Highly collectible. And they're dated in Roman numerals. Actually, this one actually it says 1972, so they interpreted it. Most of them will just have the Roman numerals, but they're from the 70s. Really, really collectible. I paid $9.99 minus 30%, so I paid $7. This one will sell for $50-$60. And it really feels like a cheap piece of plastic, guys. It does not feel like anything fancy or exciting. You will find these in thrift stores all the time. All the time. Yep. It's crazy. One of my other finds, and believe me, guys, this is just like, I've got bags out in my living room. I did so good on this shopping trip. So this is in really, really good condition, and I'm trying to find, where's the name? Where's the name? Because I know you guys know this name. It's here somewhere. There goes my show sheet. Knocking stuff off the desk. All right, where is it? Oh my goodness. Hey, it was there when I bought it, because that's what I bought it based on. There it is. Okay. Sorry. Ta-da! Guys, see that? Longaberger! Now, you guys, what is Longaberger known for? Certainly not throws. I don't even know why I glanced over and saw this on the rack. They're known for baskets! Yes! But apparently, those that collect Longaberger like all Longaberger stuff, and I already looked this up, it'll sell between $40 and $60. And I paid $7.99 minus 30%. Minus 30%. So about $5. And how easy is that to ship? I throw that into a poly envelope and it's on its way. And be watching. I'm going to make some more videos to put over on YouTube of all of my finds. You guys have been asking for some guides on buying plush and some other different things. So I'm going to be making those videos and putting those on over onto our YouTube channel. Yepper. So you guys can go over, look at anything that I've sold. If you ever have a question, you want to know what I paid for it, I am an open book. I'd be happy to tell you the backstory on it, why I bought it. A lot of times you go, why did she buy that? You know, I've been married for almost 18 years, and up until just a few years ago, my husband would still say, why did you buy that? Now, doesn't even question it. He just knows the answer. He's not here tonight either, which is unusual. I thought for sure he'd be in here bugging me on Mother's Day. But, and speaking of packing and selling and putting things in poly bags, Bubble Fast, guys, be sure and use the code Danny when you check out at bubblefast.com. You know, I get all of my supplies there. They not always the cheapest, and you'll hear that out there. But you know what? It's the best quality and the best customer service you are ever going to find. And for me, that I would way rather pay just a little bit more and get that over getting from someplace local or something where they screw up my order and then they don't want to stand behind it, because then they've cost me time. I've never had a problem with Bubble Fast. It gets here within just a few days of me ordering, and I just can't say enough good things about them. Love bubblefast.com. Love them, love them. Okay.